in this moment, right now, you are living. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in the beauty around you. The colors, sounds, smells, and crisp air. Breathe out gratefulness. Grateful that you can take another breath and another and experience all the beauty this world has to offer. This life is a gift. Every breath is a moment, and every moment has a choice. What are you choosing right now? Can you see the beauty and life around you? Or do you see death and decay? I see both. I love fall. The weather gets colder, the leaves change colors. There's a fashion that comes with the season and things that just seem more fitting in the fall. And I found myself thinking about fall differently this year. My dad died back in the spring. I'm still processing all the emotions and change that comes with losing a parent, and I will be for a while. It's not easy. This time last year, I was frustrated with him. There had been issues that I had been open about wanting to work through, and he didn't seem to care to work on them, and that was upsetting for me. I started this year with that same frustration. When he started getting sick, I chose to look at him as lazy. He stopped going to work, stopped doing things around the house. He just sat around sad. He wouldn't go to the doctor at first, but after a few weeks he did. And after a second appointment, he went to the hospital. 2 weeks after being there, he got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer that had already spread throughout his body. And 2 weeks later, he breathed his last. Those last 2 weeks he lived were the hardest and longest 2 weeks of my life. I watched him change. Like the leaves in autumn, I watched his colors fade. Not just his skin, but his drive, his attitude, and his ability to do things on his own. At first, I thought it was ugly. He was decaying. He was dying more every day, saying less, moving less, living less. That's all I could see. But looking back now, I can see there was beauty. Things were changing for us here, but things were changing for him in a bigger way that he believed with his whole heart. He believed there was a better life than this one he was gifted, one beyond the pain and suffering of earth, an eternal life of peace and joy, an even greater gift. And every day, he was getting closer. My dad was a man of faith. The last few years, we disagreed on many aspects of faith, but never once did he tell me I was wrong, dumb, or disrespected things I was thinking about and testing out. By no means was he perfect, and those imperfections are some of the things I'm still working through. But his assurance that his suffering would be worth enduring in return for something better is something that speaks to me today. I miss my dad. Even though there are times that were tough and I saw him choose to neglect good things and not live well, I have memories of good times, living life as full as possible with him. Some simple, like drinking coffee together at home, listening to music, and getting breakfast at one of his favorite places. Some that go deeper, like how many of my shows he came to, especially to bands he didn't necessarily enjoy. His overall support for me, trying new things, and going on so many crazy adventures are the things I won't forget. There's songs that are hard to listen to and sing now because they make me think of him. But those tears and feelings are worth getting out, and I will choose to bring them to light. and like the leaves in autumn, I'll let them fall. My dad is no longer living here on earth, but I believe he's living on in a better place, a place he knew would be his final home, beyond the confines of his earthly body. And he lives on in my heart and the heart of so many he impacted. There's beauty in this life, and there is beauty in death. Life and death are a gift. Both gifts are wrapped up in moments, and in those moments are choices. To love, to live, to care, to communicate, to appreciate, to enjoy, to endure, to encourage, to be honest, to be bold, and to truly see every possible angle of everything you possibly can. So breathe in and breathe out. In this moment, right now, you are living.
And then one day, I'll cross the river, and I'll fight life's final war with pain. And then as death gives way to victory, and I'll see the light of glory, and I'll know